JWool07 Instagram, Twitter, Jay Wilson on Facebook, NorthFinUSA.com. Get your t-shirt, your foods, your C-Chem products, your Boyd Enterprise product, ChemiPure Elite. New products are being added daily, so check it out. So what are we here to talk about? There's a big game today. MVP versus former MVP. Carolina having a magnificent season. Denver having a good enough season to get them to the Super Bowl. Can Peyton Manning pull it off one last time? Can Cam Newton do it for the first time? There's a lot of changes going on in the NFL. And there's a lot of changes going on with this tank. But before we get started, I wanted to say one thing. I promised myself I would do this one time and one time only. You will not hear about it again in another one of my YouTube videos. A friend of mine started a GoFundMe account for my wife and I. My wife and I promised each other we would not start one ourselves, but somebody out of the goodness of their heart decided to start one. The GoFundMe account is specifically geared towards my wife and I conceiving a child via IVF, in vitro fertilization. It's a long and arduous process. Many couples do it daily. We're going to be going through the Oklahoma University Reproductive Center. We're really excited. It couldn't mean more to us that somebody that we know would do something out of the goodness of their heart like this. So it's going to be in the description. There's going to be a link. If you'd like to donate, awesome. If you don't want to donate, that's okay. There's no hard feelings. Keep us in your thoughts and prayers. However you portray your goodness, that's perfectly fine. So let's get to why this video is being done right before the Super Bowl. Changes. I can't do an amazing halftime show, so I'm going to do a quick video on what's going on with the 220 and what are my thoughts moving forward. So as you can see, the 220 has no background. It is naked. I'm struggling with it. It's a change. I don't like it. I thought about putting a black background for temporary purposes, but it's almost work that doesn't need to be done. But I'm going to be adding something else. I'm going to be transforming this tank into a habitat that I've envisioned with the help of my good friends at Universal Rocks. They're down in Garland, Texas. They got a website, www.universalrocks.com. I'll put the link in the description. The link is scrolling right here. They do some ridiculous work. There are so many of these 3D background makers, 3D rocks out there. You've got Aqua Decor, and then there's another one that I know specifically off the top of my head. And they produce great work. But I know the Duns, I know the quality of work, and I know what they can do customer service-wise. They're absolutely amazing people. So that's why I continue to promote their product, okay? I promoted Northfin, now I sell it. I can sell Universal Rocks, but I'd rather you go through Universal Rocks themselves, get it, use Jay Wilson as the code. You've seen it at the beginning of the video. Save yourself some money. You also know that they do pools, jacuzzis, outdoor stuff. Check them out. I mean, if you're looking for rocks for outside your house and you don't want to lift a ton worth of rocks with a little bit of, a dump truck, then go ahead and check them out. So what am I going to be doing with this? That's a little secret. But let's just picture a complete habitat. Something completely different. I've seen it before, but I'm going to try to capture it and I'm going to display it in ways that hasn't been done before. So I hope you're excited. I'm really excited. This video was just me to put it out to show you what's going on because pictures were floating around on social media and people were going nuts. Not in the sense they're just like, what are you doing? You're an idiot. So it's probably going to be about a couple weeks before it gets in here. It's a process, so bear with me. The other thought I have, and you can comment below and let me know what you think, is I'm thinking about doing a species-only tank. 150 gallon. This isn't set in stone. The wife probably overhears me as she's in the kitchen and she's probably shaking her head or even grabbing a knife to bring it in here and potentially scratch my tank or other things. So what species do you think I should keep? Just one. You know, you got Josh Spalding is doing a species-only tank, and he's doing Sapphire Star. whatever you think, except that one, put it in the comments below. 150 gallon, I'm going to do an awesome habitat, background, rocks, you know the deal. But let me know what you think. So a lot of changes coming up. I hope you're excited because I am, and I hope you stick with me through the process. If you like the channel, hit the link, subscribe. You know how to do it. Check out some other videos and let me know how I can improve myself. So good luck today while you're stuffing your face with beer, soda, chips, salsa. I hope I'm getting some of this stuff. Hot wings. Whatever you're doing, I hope you enjoy it. And go Bronco Carolina. I have no idea who I'm rooting for. I really like to see Peyton Manning do something. And my wife is making some ridiculous faces. And I don't know what else to do other than laugh.
You should do a goldfish cracker tape.
Yeah, not doing goldfish at all or crackers.
Cost effective.
Yeah.
You can eat them later.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
And they come in colors now.
Yeah, that's...
Just saying.
Yeah. Thank you for your input.
Holla.
Yeah, okay. Her comments will not make it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, liking, disliking, sharing, tweeting, Instagramming. I don't do Snapchat. I never will for it. I can't get into it. You know what's next. Stick with me. It's going to be epic. Super Bowl 50, baby. Holla!